Hello everyone, Rachel here again. Today I'm going to show you a breathing technique, one of my favourites, and that's breath of fire. Now, as you can probably tell from the name, it's probably not the best technique to use right before bed. This technique really brings some fire and energy into the body and really sort of warms up your core. So maybe it's a good one when you first get out of bed to just kind of like, instead of having a coffee, or maybe you can have a coffee in addition, it kind of gives you that spark and sort of a little bit of extra energy to sort of get you into your day. So seating wise, it's completely up to you. I think it's best to try and have the most amount of length in your torso as possible. So I find it quite comfortable to be sitting just like this on my feet, but also if you have some sort of blanket or something like that, you can kind of sit cross-legged. Sort of helps open up the hips a little bit when you kind of got a little bit of height, or you can also sit on a block, or again, if you don't have a block, you can use books or anything like that. Alright, so I'm going to sit back how I was. And again, lengthen the torso, bring the shoulders up and down your back, try and open up the chest as much as possible. Draw the chin in slightly so you're not sticking your neck out too much. Now, the breath of fire, the basic part of the technique is to focus on the exhale. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to pulse your stomach back into your spine. So if you do yoga quite a bit, you probably hear all the time to bring your belly button into your spine. And if that visualization helps you, then it's probably a good one to use for this breathing technique as well. So every time you breathe out, you're pulling that stomach back as far back as you can. There is two ways of doing it as well. You can either do it through your nostrils or through your mouth. And again, my preference is through my nostrils, but if you've got a really blocked nose or something, or you want to go through the mouth, then feel free to do that as well. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is have a really deep inhale, really deep exhale, and then breathe in halfway, and then we'll begin and we'll see how we go. Feeling up the belly, let it come out like a little Buddha, and then sucking that belly button back into the spine, and then half breath in, and begin. Breath in, you can suspend the breath if you like. If you're new to the practice, probably not. You might be feeling a bit dizzy. Let it all out. Wiggle around a bit. Again, if you're new to the practice, you might be feeling a little lightheaded. That's totally normal. Just stay in your seated position until the blood starts circulating as per normal. If you are beginning, I would probably suggest to only do it for like 30 seconds to a minute, and once you start practicing it a little bit more, you can do a couple of minutes at a time. It's totally fine. Whatever feels comfortable for you. And that's basically it. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time.